Welcome to the Explainer. So today we're taking something that usually feels, well, completely overwhelming, stressful, and kind of chaotic, emergency preparedness, and we're going to mold it into a simple, tangible plan. And honestly, the best part? We're going to do the whole thing in just a matter of minutes using an AI assistant. It's a real game changer. Okay, let's dive right into this.
Picture this for a second. What would your family actually do if the power just went out for 3 days? Or what if you were told you had to leave your home in exactly 10 minutes? Did you know that less than half of families have a concrete plan for this? Look, if just hearing those questions gives you a little knot of anxiety in your stomach, you are absolutely not alone. Most families don't have a firm plan until it's literally too late. But today, we're flipping the script. We're going to use AI as your personal family preparedness coach. It's going to be the ultimate solution to get us organized, informed, and completely ready for whatever happens.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover assessing your local risks, contacts and evacuation plans, the 7-day supply kit, offline communication strategies, and finally bringing it all together into the master emergency binder.
All right, step 1, assessing your local risks, basically starting the foundation. This is the very first prompt you're going to want to use, and I highly encourage you to literally copy this down. Help me identify the most likely emergency situations for a family living in city, state. You see, when you plug your specific location into your AI tool, it pulls together regional data to pinpoint exactly what you actually need to worry about. Are you in a zone prone to sudden flooding? Is your main threat winter storms and, extended power outages? Or maybe you're in an area where wildfires or earthquakes are the top priority. Listen, you can't prepare for everything, but AI helps you prepare for the right things.
Moving right along to step 2, contacts and evacuation plans, knowing exactly who to call and where to go. Here's your second prompt. Create a family emergency contact template and a home evacuation plan for a household with family details. Now pay super close attention to those brackets at the end there. You need to be hyper-specific. Tell the AI if you have 2 toddlers, an elderly parent living with you, or even a golden retriever. By feeding the AI your exact family size and pet details, it generates a totally customized, actionable escape protocol, and that includes primary and secondary exit routes, plus very specific pet evacuation procedures.
From that prompt, the AI will instantly generate a contact template organizing all your essentials: immediate family, neighbors, schools, doctors, vets, and emergency services. But I want you to notice that very last bullet point, an out-of-state contact. Guys, this is absolutely crucial. During a local disaster, local phone lines and cell towers often get completely jammed up. An out-of-state contact acts as a central hub for your family to report to when you just can't reach each other locally. It's a lifesaver.
Okay, section 3, the 7-day supply kit, stocking up.
To get this list dialed in, you'll prompt the AI with, create a 7-day emergency preparedness checklist for a family of 4 with 2 pets. Again, notice the hyper-specificity here. If you just ask for a generic survival kit, you're going to get a generic list. But when you mention 4 people and 2 pets, the AI precisely calculates the volume of resources you actually need. It makes sure you don't forget the specific medications your household relies on, or, honestly, enough treats to make sure the dog stays cooperative when things get stressful.
So, the crucial takeaway here is that AI totally takes the guesswork out of stocking up. It'll build you an inventory checklist that reminds you to gather not just the obvious stuff like water and non-perishable food, but medications, flashlights, extra batteries, first aid supplies, and physical copies of your important documents. Using this generated list, you can literally just walk through your house, check items off, and piece together a physical survival toolkit right into a plastic bin.
All right, section 4, and this is a big one. Offline communication strategies for when the grid fails.
For this, you're going to ask the AI this exact phrase: create a communication plan for my family if cell phone service and internet are unavailable, including check-in codes. Let me tell you, adding that specific request for check-in codes is a complete game changer. When the grid fails and internet outages strike, communication gets really chaotic, fragmented, or passed through third parties like neighbors or emergency workers. Having AI draft these codes gives your family a vital pre-arranged shorthand.
This brilliantly illustrates exactly what the AI can architect for you. It matches each family member with a physical meeting point and assigns an AI-drafted check-in code. Think about it. If a parent reaches the neighborhood rally point, leaving a quick message with a neighbor that just says status alpha instantly communicates to the rest of the family that they are safe and at the designated location. The kids might have a totally different code, like safe harbor, for an out-of-town location.
It's a clean, incredibly structured offline logistics strategy that cuts right through the panic.
And finally, step 5, the master emergency binder, making all of this tangible.
Now, before we actually print anything out, we need specific scenario guides. You're going to prompt the AI with, create simple action plans for house fires, severe weather, power outages, and medical emergencies. Remember, these are the specific threats you identified all the way back in step 1. By doing this, you're generating customized, step-by-step instruction sheets for the exact emergencies most likely to hit your home.
For every single emergency scenario, the AI will structure the plan into 4 logical, chronological phases. You've got immediate actions, what to do in those critical first 60 seconds, then safety procedures, how to actually secure your family. Next is contact priorities, who to notify first, and finally, recovery steps, what you need to do when the immediate danger has passed. It keeps everything incredibly organized.
And here is your master prompt. This is the glue that ties the whole shebang together. You tell the AI, combine all emergency plans, contact lists, checklists, and procedures into a printable family emergency preparedness binder. The AI will take everything you've worked on and format it into beautifully organized sections complete with checklists and clear headings. All you have to do at that point is hit print, punch some holes in the paper, and slide it right into a physical binder.
Honestly, the contrast between the old way and the new way is night and day. Traditional planning meant spending hours of exhausting research bouncing across various government websites, usually ending up with scattered notes that just get lost in a drawer somewhere. AI-powered planning, on the other hand, means spending just a few minutes of prompting to generate one unified, highly customized, printable binder that you can actually hold in your hands and use. It's an empowering, hyper-efficient new method of protecting the people you care about.
I really want to leave you with this grounding thought from our source material. Preparation today creates peace of mind tomorrow. You know, we don't build these plans to live in fear. AI isn't going to stop emergencies from happening. But putting this master binder together creates genuine comfort. It replaces panic with a clear protocol.
So, here is my final question for you today. Your AI preparedness coach is sitting right there on your computer or your phone, ready to go. What is the very first emergency prompt you'll use to start molding your family's plan today? Seriously, don't wait for a storm warning. Open up your AI tool, type in that first prompt about local risks, and start building your family's safety net right now. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, stay safe out there.